Okay, fair warning, recording has started. Miss Jackson, you with us?
I am. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Just wasn't sure. And I haven't forgotten about you, I promise.
Okay.
The second we get off this call, I'm going to do it.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay.
Now Mr. Klein is gone.
Come back, Mr. Klein. Jeez. Okay, so just quickly go through this again, very quickly. Everyone has a reminder of who they follow. When this screen is on, Mr. Klein will give his welcoming and opening remarks. And then Mr. Rogers will say some words about the class of 2021. And then we will just scroll through the graduates slides. We're not going to say names. If I get really fancy, I'll try to get some music during that part. Anyone has that skill, would like to share it with us, that would be great. And then blah, blah, blah. After the last graduate, so when Brooke Wielden is up, Mr. Rogers, after we give her a couple seconds, then you'll introduce Miss Davis. Miss Davis will do her slides. And then Miss Davis will introduce Miss Eilers. Miss Eilers will introduce Miss McLean. Miss McLean will introduce Miss Rubel. Mr. Rubel will introduce Miss Lennon. Miss Lennon will introduce me. And then I'll go back to Miss Rubel. Woo, bless you. And then, Mr. Klein, you there?
Yes.
Great. Then after Laura does National Honor Society, she'll come back to you. And then do you want to just read this off the screen? Is that going to work? It's coming. Hold on.
Yes, that'll work. I'm sorry. I keep putting myself on mute by accident. Thanks, Laura and Karen, for writing this.
It was all Laura.
It was.
Thank you, Laura.
Okay, and then, so then after that slide, you'll say the 9th graders.
Who will?
This is you. This is all you. It's Principal's Award.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes. That last pronunciation.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Bogomolov.
Bo-
Oh, you're muted again. Bogomolov.
Bogomolov.
Yep. Good there?
Yeah, I'm good there.
Wait, sorry, is Cadence Gordon, isn't her last name O-N?
Can someone look that up quickly? I got a screen share going on.
Yeah, I just double checked on like the Edgenuity. It said O-N. Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Sorry,
you.
Miss. Yeah.
Like Flash.
Yes.
Okay. Does anyone know how to say Red's last name?
Red Potterack?
That's how I pronounce it.
Is that
Sounds
right?
good to me.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Dominic. Wait, hold on. What about
Sorry.
Dominic? FIDA or FIDA?
Miss Eilers knows. Which one is it, Miss Eilers? And it matters.
Yes, because I said FIDA and they said, Miss Ellers, it's not FIDA, it's FIDA. I was like, thank you. And it's not Ellers, it's Eilers. It's FIDA with a long A.
And it's not Karan, it's Karen.
No, at this point, I'd like to be called Karan because I'm like, yeah, I'm not like those Karen women. I'm Karan. Don't mess me up with those women.
Okay, yep. FIDA, Reed or Red, Potterack, and then Dominic FIDA. Okay.
Yep. No, this is the
Mancias,
challenging one. Mancias, yep.
Yep.
and it's Santu, right?
Roman, not Romaine, just Roman.
Yeah, I knew that.
And then that's it. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
That is it. Everyone ready?
No,
Ready.
hold
Okay, mute yourselves, but don't forget to unmute like I did last time.
on. Hold on a sec. Miss Rogers, you are reading the graduates, right?
No. Didn't we say we weren't going to do that?
She's just going to say some words about the class of 2021, and then we'll just slowly scroll through the names.
Okay. Let me just adjust this. We'll share some words for the class of 2021. Okay.
Okay, so we're recording, so just whenever you're ready, you go.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Charlotte Mecklenburg Virtual High School Senior Awards Ceremony. This is Mr. Klein, and as your principal, it is my honor to have the opportunity to celebrate so many student successes with you. Many of you joined us for our fall awards ceremony, and we look forward to bringing back 2 awards ceremonies next year and making that a tradition. We believe it is important to recognize our outstanding students often, and we are very excited about continuing to refine this platform for awards. I will start with our mission statement. The mission statement of Charlotte Mecklenburg Virtual High School is to transcend the traditional learning environment by providing flexibility, personalization, and relationships that prepare students for 21st century citizenship. Next, I'd like to share the characteristics of Charlotte Mecklenburg Virtual High School exemplary students. Charlotte Mecklenburg Virtual High School students have self-motivation, self-direction, independence, organization, a love for learning, good time management, and strong academic records. We have so many students that embody these characteristics, and we had some very difficult decisions to make. Please know that we are proud of each and every one of you and appreciate your dedication and commitment to academic excellence. Thus, if you aren't recognized today, we hope to see your name in a future program. I would like to introduce our school counselor, Ms. Rogers, who will share some words for the class of 2021.
Class of 2021, we are so proud of each of you for all of your academic and personal accomplishments. This class exudes academic prowess and determination. We congratulate the class of 2021. Congratulations for finishing strong. Next, we will have Ms. Davis with the Career and Technical Education Awards.
Thank you, Ms. Rogers. So first up in marketing, we have Dominique Fida. Dominique did an outstanding job. This year was the first year where students have to submit a proof of learning project instead of taking a multiple choice final exam. And his marketing plan was phenomenal. And that also went along with his excellent performance in class. Brianna Alexander, another excellent student who maintained extremely high average and communicated with me frequently. Miss Jasmine Baker, also a very hard worker. And I had her in another class where she also had to put together a business plan, which was also outstanding. Alexandra McCormick, excellent student, same thing in entrepreneurship. They had a proof of learning project and her project wowed my panel of judges. Her business plan was very detailed, right down to the financial statements. Microsoft Technology Associate, Intro to Python Programming. Samuel, Abigail, and Romaine. So when it comes to credentials, oh, I'm sorry, this is the class, right? Okay. So this was one of our classes that was taught through NCVPS. Microburst certification. So certifications are very important for college and career planning, and it's something that the Career and Technical Education Department encourages all students to pursue. Students who earn these certifications right off the bat are showing their employers that they are willing to go the extra mile to be excellent employees. So with Microburst, students learn soft skills, teamwork, and workplace etiquette. And they can present this credential to show their employers that they do understand how to succeed in the workplace. Microsoft Office Specialist. This credential is well, all of them are professional credentials, but this one is very recognizable. This is the actual credential that millions of companies look for and post in their job descriptions. So she's way ahead of the game by graduating with this credential already. ACT Work Key certifications. So ACT is something that is relatively new. The Work Key certifications, everyone is familiar with the ACT, where it measures how well you did in school. So the Work Keys looks at how well you would do in the workplace. So instead of regular math, you're doing workplace math. Instead of reading, they're measuring how well you read workplace documents. And the last category is graphic literacy, where they're measuring how well you can read graphs and maps and things like that. So Amelia Rodriguez scored the highest score possible on the Work Key certification. So not only did she get platinum, 6 is platinum, but she scored 7 in all 3 categories. Benjamin Dow earned a silver, and John Rassian earned a silver. And one note, the Python was a credential. It was one administered by Ms. Jackson. So congratulations to those candidates as well. Next up, we have Ms. Eilers with the English Awards.
Thank you, Ms. Davis. I am so pleased to have the opportunity to recognize the following students for consistently going above and beyond in their English classes. The first student is Nigel Fisher. Nigel is just an amazing student and an amazing person. I just enjoyed meeting with him on Zooms because he's so passionate about English, but he's so passionate about so many other things. He just has amazing insights as a reader and a writer and totally commits himself to doing a great job on everything that he does. I'd also in English 4 like to recognize Red Podorak. Red is amazing. She worked hard consistently throughout the quarter and the semester. And I have to say that Red's research paper is one of the best that I have ever read in my long teaching career. You know, every student learns how to do research and tell you what experts say. It's a very rare student like Red who can also go out and conduct her own research and interviews, add to what the experts are saying, and really add to the scholarship that exists that helps all of us to learn about a particular field. So Red is an amazing student, and I was so pleased to work with her this past semester. Ooh, I beg your pardon. I think we had one more student to recognize for English 2. If we can go back. Okay, well, I'm just going to share it with you. We didn't get a slide, and I'm sorry, but that is Tony Motley. Tony Motley is also an amazing English 2 student. He is an insightful and thoughtful reader and writer who consistently did a great job throughout the semester. And now I would like to pass it on to my colleague, Miss McLean.
Ms. Eilers, I would like to congratulate quite a few students in math for doing an excellent job. I had a very talented group this year, but I would especially like to recognize Caroline Jones in Math 1. Now, Caroline consistently showed very good quality of work, and she also demonstrated in her work a true understanding of what the calculations meant. So very good job, Caroline. For Math 3, I would like to recognize Caitlin Vanderberg. Caitlin has a very good, excellent ability to analyze and understand the problems. She puts in the time, she puts in the work, and she's done very good job this semester in Math 3. So congratulations to these 2 students. Now, I would like to introduce Ms. Rubel for science.
Thanks, Ms. McLean. It's been a great year for science at CMVHS. We had a talented group, and it was very difficult to decide on awards. But certainly some standouts, even among the group that we had, include Teddy Helton III, who really had a dogged persistence in earth and environmental science this semester, particularly in second quarter, really just day in, day out, did the work that needed to be done. Did an awesome job with consistency and with quality work. So thank you, Teddy. In honors earth and environmental science, I feel like I just can't say enough about this student as a scientist, as a student, and as a person. I want to recognize Jada Mood, who is an incredibly analytical and talented student who produces quality work, but in an enthusiastic way, who asks questions and who is concerned first and foremost with her understanding of the content, which as a teacher is certainly a very gratifying experience. So great job, Jada, congratulations. Another natural empiricist here is Elijah Holmes, who was just a joy to teach in biology. Elijah is very not only very consistent as a student, but also dedicated to his own understanding. We had a lot of revision sessions where Elijah wanted to just make sure that he understood what he had written, what was expected, even often on assessments where he scored a perfect score. He would want to review just a few things to make sure that he understood them before we moved on. And to me, that was incredibly heartening. So great job, Elijah, that awesome biology group this year, but certainly you stood out. And last but not least, I want to recognize just a quality science student throughout the years at Charlotte-Mecklenburg Virtual High School, and that is the beloved Danielle Stewart, who really just has a ton of things. She's very involved, and she's got a lot going on in her personal life, and she just like dedicates herself to everything 100%. And I am consistently amazed at the quality of work that she does. Danielle, it's been a joy to teach you in all of the courses that I've had you in. It's the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Virtual High School, and you've certainly dominated physical science. Congratulations. And with that, I'll introduce my colleague, Miss Lennon, with Social Studies Awards.
Greetings, everybody. I am so excited to talk about the Social Studies Awards. First up, we have Allison Ruiz. Oh my Lord, what can I not say about this student? She always had her work in, not only on time, but before time. She always asked questions, stood out among the students, and was a true ancient historian enthusiast. And it was just great talking back and forth with her about her work. Corwin Phillips is an amazing historian. I loved reading his essays or his short answer or paragraph questions. They were always filled with detail, correct citation. And if he had any questions about anything, he would always text me or ask me about a grade. He just has a wonderful personality and great to be around in person too. For African American history, it's Nigel Fisher. We have all said a few things about Nigel, so there's not much left to say other than what I loved about Nigel. He was always checking on his GPA and making sure that everything was going to turn out just perfect, just because he was a conscientious student. He also provided a lot of personal information during African American history, especially during a very intensive time in our country, and he had very, very wonderful outlooks. He was an absolute joy to have in class. Now I'd like to introduce Ms. South, who will give out the NCVPS High Achievers Awards.
Thank you, Ms. Lennon. As all of you know, NCVPS classes are challenging and require an extra level of self-direction and motivation. These students have gone above and beyond in these challenging courses. We are all very proud of them, as they should be of themselves. And next we'll go back to Ms. Rubel, who will have some words to say about Beta Club and National Honor Society.
Thanks, Ms. South. And a lot of the names that you heard in the award ceremony will be reflected on the next slide for our National Beta Club inductees. So this spring we inducted a relatively large group for our school. They are 9th through 12th graders who demonstrated leadership and academic aptitude consistently throughout their courses. Staff reviewed this list. And these are students who we feel represent the leaders of our community. We're so proud to have them inducted into National Beta Club, where they will undergo additional leadership training and participate in volunteer activities together. And among those Beta Club inductees, as well as existing Beta Club members, among the most elite are the National Honor Society inductees, who meet minimum GPA requirements that are quite strenuous and are reviewed by staff for their service, leadership, and character contributions.
Uh-oh, we may have lost Ms. Rubel, but I think we were ready to move on to the next award after National Honor Society. So now we'll turn it over to Mr. Klein, who will describe our Principals Award and talk about the students who earned that this semester or this school year.
Thank you, Ms. South. It is a real honor to present this. The spirit of CMVHS Principals Award is a very special one, and families, we know that families that choose CMVHS do so most often because their students require flexibility and autonomy that goes far beyond what a traditional high school can provide. Our families recognize and trust our expertise in providing a quality education in this setting. And for that, we are so grateful to all of you. Entirely online coursework, however, especially at such a formative educational juncture, can be challenging for even the most devoted. Beyond academic skills, our students must master and maintain the ability to manage their time and to organize their days and to communicate. They must juggle multiple classes and platforms and take true responsibility for their own learning. They have to dedicate themselves to independently pursuing their personal interests, jobs, and preparation for future endeavors. Each year, our faculty selects a prestigious group of students to receive an award for their remarkable adaptation to this world. The spirit of CMVHS distinction recognizes our students who have truly taken advantage of the resources and opportunities that our unique and awesome school provides. The following recipients represent the essence of our beloved community. We are proud of what they've accomplished so far and heartened by their assured contributions in the future. In 9th grade, our recipients are Jonathan Lee, Cadence Gordon, Nigel Fisher, and Sam Bogomolov. In 10th grade, our recipients are Elijah Holmes, Caleb Carr, Joshua Mann, and Jada Mood. And for our junior class, our recipients are Red Potterack, Dominic Fida, Cameron Slack, and Brianna Keelan. And our senior recipients are Jaden Davis, Chase Rogers, Monica Mancias, and Roman Santu.
So we would just
I
like
would
to
like-
thank, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would like to just jump in and thank our outstanding staff for their instruction and support in preparing our students for post-secondary life. I would also like to just thank all of you, our Charger families, for supporting your students. At Charlotte-Mecklenburg Virtual High School, we know that it takes a total team effort to bring the best out of each of our students. And finally, I would like to again thank all of our students for your dedication and commitment to learning. And remember, it's always a great day to be a Charger. Congratulations to all of you.
What do we think?
I'm so sorry. My internet dropped out and I thought, I have no idea like where it stopped. And I was in the middle of.
It was good timing. There's some snafus and forgot Tony's slide.
and I don't-
Names.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to make a big deal about Tony's slide, but in light of what's gone on with him, and I know he like went out and got a haircut and everything before his picture that I asked him for. I don't know. He was excited and his family was excited just in light of, I feel terrible.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we should I feel like we should do a second run. I mean, it doesn't, we're looking at what, like 15 minutes?
Yeah, it was 18 minutes.
Yeah, and we forgot my sociology slide, Jada Mood.
Okay.
Yeah. And Benjamin Hunniford, he started the microburst credential first semester, but I stayed on him and he finished up second semester. So
Okay.
I want to recognize him. as
Good.
well.
Good for him.
Okay. So that was what, microburst?
Yeah, you may have added him.
Oh yeah, he's on there.
Okay, good.
Okay. And then Tony for
And then
English.
English 2, Tony
Honors
Mountain.
or regular?
Well, Nigel was honors and Tony was regular, but I didn't distinguish, but Tony
Okay.
was English 2 and Nigel was honors English 2. I might have messed up the spelling of Red's last name too. I might have to double check that. I'm sorry.
Is it Poderac or Poderac?
It's Poter.
Poderac.
It's Poderac.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'd like to defer to Miss Jackson on that Microsoft slide because I know nothing about that credential.
Okay, great.
Cut it out. Come here. I got 4 little ones that I'm trying to keep from. Come on. Come here. I'll be right back. Come here, Molly. I'm gonna put you up.
Okay, so Miss Davis, I'm gonna move that one to the very end and you'll introduce Miss Jackson.
Okay.
Miss Jackson, you've got those pronunciations of those 3 kids?
Danielle, I think you need to say it again. She stepped in this room for a second.
Oh, okay. I was just asking Miss Jackson if you've got the pronunciation of those Microsoft kids.
Yes.
Yeah, because I murdered them.
I love how you just went to their first names. And Miss Eilers, it's Dominic Fida, right? Not Fida?
Yes.
And it's Roman, not Romaine.
Romaine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I called the poor kid Romaine for like 3/4 of a semester before I talked to him and he said Roman. I was like, oh.
Oh, and Benjamin, it's dill, right? Like dill pickle, DYL.
Oh, it is?
I don't know. I'm asking. I think so.
Oh, I always thought it was dial, but
Maybe it is. Does anyone know?
I think it's dial because when his dad calls, he calls himself Mr. Dial.
Oh, perfect. Okay, dial.
And then if you can just double check that I spelled Reagan's name right, Red, on the English 4 slide when you get a chance.
Mhm.
It's Poterack.
And there's one more of those,
Oh, sorry.
Brihanna Alexander.
Mhm.
It doesn't, I don't think it's spelled Brihanna, but it's pronounced Brihanna, and it was different on Courtney's slide, and let me check, let me look and see if I can find it in my beta. Let me make sure that.
It's definitely spelled with an H.
It's
It has an H,
Briahna.
Right, the H and the A are, I mean, the H and the N are together, and I think on one of Miss Davis's slides, I feel like it's at HANA. Let me check.
Say it again, Miss Jackson.
Briahna.
So is it Brianna, or you don't say the H, right?
You don't say the H.
Her
It's
mom said you
Brianna.
pronounce it Brihanna. Like
Oh,
it's
really?
so it's spelled Brianna, but her mom said to say Brihanna.
You
Like when I
actually
called
like
her.
change the order of the letters in the word?
Well, no, I mean, I think just on one of Miss Davis's slides, it was spelled HANA.
Right. No,
Probably
that's
because
what I'm
that's
saying,
how
but
it's pronounced, but yeah, I think it should be BRIAHNA.
NA. And then say again how you say it.
Brihanna,
Brihanna.
like the A is in between the H.
Brihanna.
Brihanna. Okay. How was the timing on the graduate slides? Too fast, too slow? I was going 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Was that good?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. What else did we mess up?
Remember, I don't have that slide memorized with the spirit of
Well,
CMVHS.
right, I know. So when you're seeing it, can you guys see the square with the speaker in it? Like the person that's speaking, like when you're looking at your screen, you can see
No.
that, right?
We'll just see your presentation.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't? Oh, okay.
Oh, I see the speaker.
Okay, so real fast, let me do it.
I think I have mine on speaker view.
I have mine on speaker view right now.
Okay, so, but if I'm recording it and I can see the speaker, then yes, I know that's true, because that's how I did it last time. Okay, well, that's fine, because I was trying to move that little box out of the way of Mr. Klein, but if it's not blocking for you, then I won't worry about it.
Kodarak.
Kodarak. And Mr. Klein, can I be your mom for a second? You need to sit up in that chair.
I will, yes.
You look very
He likes it with the students.
Okay, Miss South, say Samuel's name again, Bogomolov.
close. Bogomolov.
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 Okay, and then so Benjamin, and this is Miss Davis, this is John Rissanen.
Rosanna, okay.
Rissanen.
Okay.
Okay, so Miss Davis, which one am I doing? Just the Microsoft?
Yeah, the one, yeah, that one.
That, okay, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, I had no clue about it.
It's like, uh-oh. So, Miss Jackson, Miss Davis will introduce you right after the work key slide.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. And who will I introduce?
Yes, you will introduce Miss Eilers
Okay. Miss Eilers.
and Miss Rogers. Gwendolyn Rogers, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was on mute. I was saying, yes, yeah.
So I think after you say Brooke's name, just say congratulations to the class of 2021.
And I figured that out. I thought about that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, anything else?
Whew,
I know.
Is it
out of here.
Brianna Keelan or Brianna?
It's Brianna.
Okay, thank you. We ready?
Take two.
Take two, guys.
On tape.
Good evening and welcome to the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Virtual High School Senior Awards Ceremony.
Hold on, stop. Am I
Sorry,
on my screen?
it's not senior awards, it's spring.
It's not. Hold on just a second.
Okay. I don't see the presentation, Miss South.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay.
Sorry. Can you guys see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr.
Okay.
Klein, you might want to tilt your camera forward a little bit because when you sit in your chair, it's low. Okay, that's better. Okay.
That good?
Yes.
Yes. Now
Yeah.
you're taking up that whole screen. Okay, good. Whenever you're ready.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Virtual High School Spring Awards Ceremony. This is Mr. Klein, and as your principal, it's my honor to have the opportunity to celebrate so many student successes with you. Many of you joined us for our fall awards ceremony, and we look forward to bringing back 2 award ceremonies next year and making that a tradition. We believe that it is very important to recognize our outstanding students often. The mission of Charlotte-Mecklenburg Virtual High School is to transcend the traditional learning environment by providing flexibility, personalization, and relationships that prepare students for 21st century citizenship. Next, I'd like to share the characteristics of a successful Charlotte-Mecklenburg Virtual High School student. Our successful students have self-motivation, self-direction, independence, organization, a love for learning, good time management, and strong academic records. We have a lot of students that embody these characteristics, and so we had some very, very difficult decisions to make. Please know that we are proud of each and every one of you and appreciate your dedication and commitment to academic excellence. Next, I would like to introduce our school counselor, Ms. Rogers, who will share some words of encouragement for the class of 2021.
Class of 2021, we are so proud of each of you for all of your academic and personal accomplishments. This class exudes academic prowess and determination. We congratulate the class of 2021. Congratulations for finishing strong. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2021. Next, we will have Ms. Davis to present the awards for career and technical education.
Thank you, Ms. Rogers. So for all the career and technical education students, I wanted to congratulate you for your efforts this semester and for finishing the school year strong. So first we have is Dominique Fita. Dominique was an outstanding student. I've had him in other classes, but in particular this class, they started something new. Instead of having a multiple choice final exam, they had to complete a proof of learning project. So for this class, they had to put together a professional marketing plan. And Dominique's plan, which focused on bots, B-O-T-S, really wowed the judges with his forward thinking and his detail and professionalism with his presentation. Brianna Alexander, an outstanding student, always on top of her work, communicating, keeping me on my toes. So Brianna did a great job this semester. Principles of Business and Finance, Miss Jasmine Baker, another student that I've had in other classes, and I can always expect Jasmine to do a great job with all of her work and projects. Alexandra McCormick, also like marketing, entrepreneurship, also changed to a proof of learning project. Alexandra had to complete a professional business plan, and her plan was just beyond anything. She's ready to take it into a bank and get a small business loan. She was very detailed, right down to the financial statements, which wowed the judges. So again, great job, Alexandra. Microburst certification. So Microburst is something new. It's a career management certification. And when students earn the Microburst certification, they show their employers, first of all, that they're willing to go the extra mile to be outstanding employees. And they also show that they are well-groomed in soft skills, office etiquette, and teamwork. Great job, Cadence and Benjamin. Microsoft Office Specialist. So we are all familiar with Microsoft. This is the actual professional certifications that adults get. And Caitlin, of course, is ahead of the game because she's earned it right out of high school. As you know, millions of employers look for Microsoft Office skills, and Caitlin can already show them that she is prepared. ACT Work Key certification. So we're all familiar with ACT testing our academic skills in school. They created another test to partner with that, which tests their acumen when it comes to the workplace. So the three areas that are tested is workplace documents, applied math, which is math that's used in the workplace, and graphic literacy, where they are tested with reading maps and charts and graphs, even reading addresses correctly. So in this case, they're measured on 3 levels: platinum, silver, and gold, with platinum being the highest. You need a score of 6 to earn platinum, and Amelia earned 7 across the boards, which is the highest score I've ever seen. And also congratulations to Benjamin Dial and John Resinen for earning silver. And with that, I would turn it over to Ms. Jackson, our career and technical facilitator.
Thank you, Ms. Davis. The next award goes to 3 students that really excelled with rigor in taking Microsoft Technology Associates Intro to Python Programming. These students came up and sat for the industry credential for programming, and Samuel Bogomoval, Abigail Fernandez, and Roman Santu all completed those industry certifications for Microsoft Technology Associate. So congratulations, and we are so proud of you for this achievement. And now we'll introduce Ms. Eilers.
Hello, students and families. I'm so pleased to have the opportunity to recognize the following students for consistently going above and beyond in their English classes. In English 2, we have Tony Motley. Tony Motley is a great student and just a great kid overall. He just gave every assignment 100%. When it came time to write a research paper, Tony got so into his research paper, he wrote a paper that was twice as long as was required. So really just consistently went above and beyond, and I'm so appreciative of Tony. In English 2 honors, we have Nigel Fisher. Nigel is another student who just consistently gave it 100%. I would laugh because I'm kind of an early riser, and I usually would log on around 6:30 to get started on work. And usually Nigel had already logged in and completed his English assignments before I even got to it. So really just a great student who's very passionate about his work, and I enjoyed having him in class so much. And finally, in English 4, I have Red Poderick. Red consistently worked hard. She's so insightful in her reading and writing. Sometimes I felt like she was the teacher and I was the student. You know, when it came time to write her research paper, all of our students learned to research what experts have to say on a topic. But Red actually went ahead and conducted interviews, did her own research, added her own insights, and really just not only told me what other experts were saying, but added to the body of knowledge that we had on the topic. And that's a very rare thing. She absolutely wrote one of the best research papers I've ever read in my many years of teaching. So great job, everybody. I'm grateful for all your hard work, and I know you will all keep doing great things in the future. And now to introduce my colleague, Ms. McLean, who will present the math awards.
Hello, CMVHS family. I would like to give a couple of honors to math students that really went beyond what was required for the course. I was fortunate this year to have quite a few math students that fit that category, but these two students really did an excellent job. And the first student is Caroline Jones. Her quality of work was excellent. And the thing that Caroline always did consistently was to demonstrate an understanding of what the calculations and math really meant. Good job, Caroline. For Math 3, I would like to recognize Caitlin Vanderberg. Caitlin consistently did excellent work and has such a strong ability to analyze and understand the problem. Thank you, Caitlin, and congratulations. Now, I would like to introduce to you Ms. Rubel, who will talk about her science classes.
Thanks, Ms. McLean. I'm so happy to be here. It's been a great year for science at CMVHS, and we have lots of students that we'd like to recognize. It's certainly hard to pick our outstanding students for science because we had so many contributions. But Teddy Helton III in Earth and Environmental was a clear choice because of his really dogged determination, day in, day out, just a consistent, reliable student who produced quality work during a time when things in the world, weren't quite so consistent. So I was really proud of Teddy and his communication skills and his work completion. In honors Earth and Environmental Science, just a really great student and a really great academic, really great person. I'm sure you'll hear her name a lot in this presentation, is Jada Mood, who really goes above and beyond to ensure her understanding of content. She's creative in her completion of work and enthusiastic, and it is a joy to teach her. So thank you, Jada. In biology, Elijah Holmes, it was a tough call for biology with so many great biology students this semester. But one thing that really impressed me about Elijah was his insistence that he learn the content before moving forward in the class. And so even if he had a score that was really like a perfect score, for example, or a good score on an assignment, if there was something that he didn't quite feel solid on, he would make sure to reach out to me to go over it before we moved on. And that's a really rare characteristic for students, is to really be concerned with their learning and understanding over, for example, a letter grade. So thank you, Elijah. You did an awesome job. And Danielle Stewart in physical science, a longstanding history of excellence in science education at CMVHS. Danielle's done amazing in lots of science jobs. Lots of science courses. I think she's gotten this award in some other classes, and that's because she is just consistently excellent, regardless of what is happening around her at the school. She is 100% dedicated to completing excellent work, and she does so. So thank you, Danielle. Congratulations. Ms. Lennon will give us the Social Studies Awards.
Greetings, parents and students. History is not always the most exciting to study, but these students that I'm about to mention are shining stars, and they were absolutely amazing historians. So I'm going to talk a little bit about them. For world history, we have Allison Ruiz. She was absolutely wonderful. She had her work always turned in before time and really enjoyed the revision process. She also loved to explore and take part in the inquiry class aspects, and she was just an all-around great student, both conscientious and academically. Corwin Phillips, he is an amazing kid. I am so excited that I got to experience having him in my class this year. He was able to really deeply dive into the issues of American history and apply them well to the relevancy of what's going on today in our country. I'd like to give a shout out in African American history to Nigel Fisher, not just a great student, but a great person. He was very conscientious of his GPA at all times. So he was a #1 communicator and just excellent when it came to really deep diving into African American history and adding his personal experience with an amazing reflective lens. Before Ms. South goes, I also wanted to add my sociology award. And that award goes to Jada Mood. Ms. Rubel said you would hear her name a lot in the presentation, and she was absolutely right. Jada is very conscientious. She studies very hard, and of course, she has a wonderful GPA. And in person, she's an absolutely beautiful person, and I love how she does her twist outs. That's my favorite. I'm gonna pass along the NCVPS High Achievers to Ms. South.
Thank you, Ms. Lennon. I'm here to talk to you guys today about the students who went above and beyond in their NCVPS classes. As you all know, those classes are very challenging and require an extra level of self-direction and motivation. These students really knocked it out of the park in those very challenging courses. All of them earned A's in at least one NCVPS class, and for some of them, they earned multiple A's in those classes. So congratulations to you guys, and we're very proud of your hard work and dedication to being excellent students. And now I will turn it back over to Ms. Rubel, who will talk to us about our National Beta Club.
Yes, thanks, Ms. South. So Charlotte Mecklenburg Virtual High School first started out as e-learning academy, and we had a charter beta club about 3 years ago with quite a few of our graduating seniors this year, who really worked hard to get the club off the ground, who developed leadership opportunities and volunteer opportunities for our school, who participated in and who competed in regional competitions and won awards, and who really kind of set the stage for an ongoing club that's a great community of students who are dedicated to excellence in both service, leadership, and academics at CMVHS. And so we were honored to induct our new group of inductees this spring. And they include the students that you see here, many of whom their names should echo from some of the awards that you've heard about this evening. We're proud of these students, and we're excited to work with them to continue to develop community at CMVHS and to continue to develop their volunteer and leadership skills. And of those members of the National Beta Club who are juniors or seniors who meet minimum GPA requirements that are a little more stringent, we have our National Honor Society inductees. And so this is really an elite group of CMVHS. These are the students who teachers count on to produce quality work day in and day out. These are the students that we can call for to be examples for other students at the school. They're the students that we can rely on to volunteer, to lead activities, to show up to our extra events that we hold. We are proud of all of our students at CMVHS. We love our community. These students in particular really demonstrate what we feel is the best of the best in terms of character, leadership, academics, and service. So congratulations to the National Honor Society inductees for spring of 2021. And with that, I want to talk about a very special award or send you to a very special award called the Spirit of CMVHS Award that Principal Klein will describe for you.
Thank you, Ms. Rubel. So the Spirit of CMVHS Principals Award is a really special one. It is for students that really take advantage of all of the opportunities that we offer at CMVHS and really push themselves and thrive. We know that families that choose Charlotte-Mecklenburg Virtual High School do so most often because their students require flexibility and autonomy far beyond what a traditional high school provides. Our parents recognize and trust our expertise in providing a quality education in this setting, and for that we are very, very grateful. Entirely online coursework, however, especially at such a formative educational juncture, can be challenging even for the most devoted students. So beyond their academic skills, our students must master and maintain the ability to manage their time, to organize themselves, and to communicate. They have to juggle multiple classes and platforms and take real ownership and responsibility for their learning. Our students have to dedicate themselves to independently pursuing their personal interests, jobs, and preparations for future endeavors. Each year, our faculty selects a prestigious group of students to receive an award for their remarkable adaptation to this world. The Spirit of CMVHS distinction recognizes individuals who have truly taken advantage of these resources and opportunities that our unique and awesome high school provides. The following recipients represent the essence of our beloved community. We're proud of what they've accomplished so far, and we look forward to seeing their future contributions. In our freshman class, our Spirit of CMVHS Award winners are Jonathan Lee, Cadence Gordon, Nigel Fisher, and Sam Bogomolov. Our sophomore recipients include Elijah Holmes, Caleb Carr, Joshua Mann, and Jada Mood. Our junior recipients include Red Podorak, Dominic Fida, Cameron Slack, and Brianna Keelan. And finally, our senior recipients include Jaden Davis, Chase Rogers, Monica Mancias, and Roman Santu. I would like to take the opportunity to thank our outstanding staff for their instruction and support in preparing our students for post-secondary life. I'd also like to thank our amazing Charger families for supporting your students. At CMVHS, we know it takes a total team effort to bring the best out of every student. Finally, I would like to again thank all of our students for your dedication and commitment to learning. And remember, it's always a great day to be a Charger. Congratulations.
Much better.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Okay, I'm stopping the recording. So